Here we go. Here we go. Black power. Black power is the true power where General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black power, black frequency. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. Go check out the catalog. Know you're going to find something you like and love. Get a discount, shop and save, save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. Over 2,000 videos, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Plus, we got the grandmaster teachers, hand-picked documentaries and lectures. There's not another website on the planet that can compete or compare. Become a member today. Don't you dare wait. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams. Too hot to handle on YouTube. Just so exquisite. I keep it for my family on Patreon. I want you to get over to Patreon. We got over 500 exclusive live streams. I know you want access to. Don't hesitate. We getting down tonight. We got some flame throwing information we gonna drop on Patreon. Become a patron today. We on Rumble, the Black Power Scholar that won't stumble or fumble. That's right. And we going over there to disrupt class on Rumble. Come along with me, family. Buckle in, because it's gonna be a hell of a ride. To all the family out there that donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the hard-working general, the link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. I see y'all in the house. We're in the house. And so let me see. Let me see. We got somebody out there. We got moderators out there because it's gonna get hot out there. Yeah, everybody's somewhere sleeping shit. We're gonna have to where our moderators at. Yeah, we gotta get somebody on, you know. And so we'll see. They should be in there right now. Nah, we're going to talk about, we got it straight from Billy Carson's own mouth. Here we go. Billy Carson's own mouth where he says Amun-Ra is the most wicked king that ever lived. I say, where did they find this nigga at? You see what I'm saying? The Cro-Magnon Neanderthal then grafted this nigga. Yeah, they done got them one. Yeah, man, the shit that this, yeah, man, if he wasn't attacking African culture the way if you was gonna teach Atlantis but goddamn it, you discredit everything that African people do. So we can't allow you to, we can't leave you out here. You understand what I'm saying? To roam freely. No, sir, we can't do that. We cannot let a silly Billy Carson roam freely with the shit that he's talking about. And a lot of people see, I hate you niggas. You know, because y'all are so, y'all say, oh, y'all, you hating on Billy. Nigga, it was our teachers that brought the consciousness of ancient Egypt to the African people. No, what y'all doing is violating the teachings of our master teachers. Ain't nobody violating shit. Nigga, y'all late in the game. Y'all coming to undo what our master teachers have already done. We cannot let you do that. We cannot let you do that. And so we must stand on the front lines. Let's talk about, we got it. We got it. We got it. People, I hear people, they was all in my comments talking about he didn't say that Sumeria came first. I got your ass. You shouldn't have never said that, because I'm gonna bring the goddamn receipts. So you think I'm gonna just make some shit up like silly Billy Carson? No, I would never do nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? I come with the goddamn receipts. I'll listen. See, my prowess is to take what's come out of your mouth and use it against you. I would never create nothing that I know I cannot present to the people as evidence. Just ain't gonna do that. And so we brought receipts today. You see, we brought receipts today, and we're gonna put up the disclaimer. You're gonna put up the disclaimer. So for anybody out there, you know what I'm saying, the public, so they know what this is. We put the disclaimer up there so that it is seen that this is a copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Yeah, so when we put this up, because we know it's gonna get hard out there, Billy. It's gonna get hard. Shit, it's gonna get hard now. So let's go. Let's put it in here, because people just don't want to believe it. We want to hear this shit. He's actually taken directly. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me clear some of this up. I got so much shit going at this time. It's crazy. Yeah, I got too much shit going. Let me shut something down before it shut me down. Let me shut some stuff down before it shut me down. All right, there it is. All right, let's get it. Let's get this video in here. We already put the disclaimer up there. We don't want nobody crying, and we don't want that. We don't want that. Matter of fact, let me see. Desktop now. I got it up here. There it is, right there. Where the almond rod. Here we go. Matter of fact, let me get the sound on in there, because I don't want y'all to say y'all didn't hear it. I know y'all niggas out there love that fantasy shit. Yeah, y'all love that goddamn Harry Potter and goddamn Dumbledore shit. I know you niggas. I know you. You know what I'm saying? You got your little magic wands and shit, and we know what y'all up to. We know what y'all. Let's listen to it now. Here we go.
His brother, his name is Marduk in the Bible and the Jewish Torah, but in Egypt, his name is Amun-Ra. He's the one who said, whenever you give thanks, you say amen to me, you give thanks to me. This is why people say amen. They're not saying amen to the creator of the universe. They're actually saying amen to this guy who says a brutal killing ruler, an evil dude who was so jealous. He said,
scratch that from my vocab.
Listen, he said, there'll be no other God but
killer
me.
Ruler.
That was the terminology that made it into the actual biblical text. I'm a jealous God. That made it into the biblical text. Why would the creator of the universe be jealous? Why would the creator of the universe demand that other gods, which means there are other gods, I'm surprised they have left that in there, exist. And so This was Amun-Ra talking. You can look him up on the Jewish American Library. His name is all over the place. He's all in there interacting and talking. And brother,
nah. Let me go to work. Now, what you got to understand is he's saying that Amun-Ra, he ain't told you no text. But no, Amun-Ra said, you know, worship me and only me, and I'm a jealous God, and you know, and Amun-Ra being brutal. What made him brutal? He don't tell you that this is all conjured up information from the Theosophic Society. He never quotes no papyrus where he got that from. Where, you know, and he's espousing all these lies to demonize African history, spirituality. You see, at the same time, stealing our legacy, you know, putting us on the level of the caveman. This is what he's doing. He's saying that Amun-Ra is an Anunnaki. You see, that he didn't flew in from some other place. Him and Thoth, and that, you know, they the ones that's responsible for the pyramids that you see in Egypt, that we didn't have nothing to do with that. Saying when we came into Egypt, it was already there. It was already there. See, so when you hear him saying that Amun-Ra, see right there, Amun-Ra, according to the text, if you want to study the text, go right on ahead, even though I have problems with the interpretation. You know, some interpretations in my spirituality, I'm harmonious with that interpretation. What I see on the walls, it's in line with that. If I don't see it, then I'm not going to be in line with it. And it says that Amun-Ra, Silly Billy, descended to the planet simultaneous with Ma'at, the goddess of truth. So Amun in symbolic of divine kingship. Ma'at giving him the laws of justice and righteousness and harmony. You see what I'm saying? So order was the key frequency of the day from the very beginning. That he was not a one who was of any type of negativity or anything. He descended from the heavens simultaneous with righteousness in harmony. Mr. Silly Billy Carson, you don't know what you're talking about. This God was revered. All was the major God, and at the time of you know, the rulership or the veneration of Amun was one of the most harmonious times that this planet has ever seen. It was the most harmonious times that this world has ever seen. But here it is, Silly Billy Cars, and people out here want us to let him get away with that. And they saying that it started. Yeah, they is saying that it started. Matter of fact, the woman said that she was trying to correct me when I said that the Anunnaki came to Samaria first and then went to Egypt. And she tried to tell me that I was a lie. And so I'm going to put it up there to prove her wrong. I'm going to put it up there to prove her wrong. And the fact that Billy Carson said that we had nothing to do with the megalithic structures of ancient Egypt, and that those structures was already there when we got there. How dare you steal our legacy and say that the Anunnaki spread their DNA with monkeys? So he gonna steal our legacy, give it to the Anunnaki spacemen. He's gonna give our legacy, to to the Anunnaki spacemen, and we're going to talk about this, that we are an abandoned seed colony, which means, see, that's his way of not needing any reference material because we are abandoned, which means that they ain't never coming back, which means he don't have to show no proof of what he's saying. Silly Billy Carson, boy, I tell you, you will come up with anything, but we got you. You see, we got you. And so now let's we got another one right here. We want to hear it from his mouth. We don't want y'all to, just make this shit up. He's even saying that I said, but the thing is, he never uses the African terminology. He don't use Tahuti. He don't use Asar. He don't use Heru. He don't use Aset. He uses the Greek terminology, Thoth. Who the fuck is that? Thoth. I don't know no damn Thoth. That sounds so bland, Thoth. The fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? ISIS, and saying ISIS was from Sumeria. And so the thing is, I get right on them niggas because you saying that the Anunnaki aliens and the people that profess the Anunnaki, Anu, Enlil, Enki, all of that is Sumerian, and I understand it to be Kushite. I understand it to be Kushite, but it is a smaller colony of Africa. It's a smaller colony of the Nile Valley, including Nubia and Egypt. Yes, it is a part of the family, but it cannot supersede the mother. It just cannot be done. We would be out of sequence. We would be out of harmony to do that. You see, no matter how long you've been here on this planet, you're not going to surpass your mama. Okay, I don't care who you think you is. And so we keep in order with harmony and balance when we give credit to the mother. And so when you look at Mesopotamia, you see that from an architectural standpoint, that they never even developed into building they ziggurats with stone. They use mud brick. And that's why it just melted down into what it is. And when you go into Egypt, that the stone megalithic structures of ancient Egypt is still standing today. And so my question is, if the Anunnaki came to the Sumerians first, and these are deities that are spoken of by the Sumerians, why didn't the Anunnaki give the Sumerians the advanced technology in how to build with stone? I just don't understand that. Why would they skip over the Sumerians and not give them the technology in how to build with stone? This is very, this is a question that must be asked. You see, so when I look at the great civilizations of the ancient world, all Kushite now, we're not saying that there's no divinity. We're not saying that our family in Sumeria was another Kushite bloodline, that their spirituality was not African. That's not what we're saying. But the reason why that they tried to make Sumeria preeminent over all other civilizations is because this is where Abraham descended from. Hold on, family. So that's what it is, family. So what we gonna do, we gonna continue because again, wait a minute. Okay, we black family, we black. I had to make a move. All right, family. So let's get back into this. We ain't done. We ain't. A lot of y'all say, "Oh, this nigga they get up off of Billy Carson." No, we're not gonna get up off of Billy Carson because we know he in there with that Zachariah stitching. We got you, nigga. We know where you took it because we already got on Malachi Z. York about stealing from Zachariah stitching. We already know. Yeah, we already know you got that shit from Zachariah or one of them Ashkenazis. Yeah, we know about Zachariah. You see, yeah, with all that goddamn Talmudic, goddamn Kabbalic. You see what I'm saying? Fairy tales that y'all, mixing up magic. That's all y'all doing is mixing up magic and trying to fool the people with this goddamn tomfoolery. But we ain't gonna let you do it. We're not gonna let you do it, Billy. Anytime you want to get with me, then you get on out here quick, fast, in a hurry. We're not gonna let you get away. We're not gonna let you get away. Hold on, let me see what I need. Let me see. Hold on. Which one I need right there? No, wait a minute. Yeah, let me get that one. Wait a minute. We're going to hear it from the voice. We're going to hear it right from the horse's mouth. We're not going to let you get away. Here you go, right here. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this, y'all. Listen.
Our prayers with Amen.
Wait a minute. I didn't. All right, here we go.
Actuality, giving worship and praise to an evil Anunnaki alien man named Marduk, who is also known as Amun-Ra in the Egyptian pantheon. Amun-Ra gave a decree thousands of...
Let me stop right there. Ain't nowhere on no wall of no temple or no scroll where the ancient Egyptians called Amun-Ra Marduk. Okay? No disrespect now to Marduk. No disrespect, but there's nowhere on no stone or no temple or no scroll where the people call Amun-Ra Marduk or made any equivalence that Amun-Ra was Marduk. Okay, this is outsiders that's making this comparison. You see, that's the outsider. This is not the Africans that's making this comparison. See, now that's a way of usurping. See, these motherfuckers is tethers. That's what they doing. They latching on. They leeching on. You see, and then they using slick wording to make you think that the Africans saw Amun-Ra as Marduk, but that's not true. That's just like Muslims. They say that Allah gave Moses the Torah and say gave Jesus the gospel. But Christians and Jews just don't agree with the Muslim. They don't agree with that. And so you got to understand this is what the Orientalists, the theosophical Orientalist thieves is doing. And if you don't have no understanding of African history, you will believe because they are saying all these things, but you notice they never give a reference. And if they do, it's some form of pseudo record that ain't got no historical reference whatsoever. So let me tell y'all first and foremost, when they quote from this emerald tablets of Thoth the Atlantean, that is a record that come out of a book that was written in 1930 by an occultist by the name, I believe his name was Maurice Doril, something like Maurice Doril. Okay, that's who wrote that book. And so they didn't patch it, just like the Moors took the Circle 7 Quran out of the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus Christ. Y'all got to understand these are cult books. You see what I'm saying? They taken from these occultists and theosophists. And so there is no emerald tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. You see, stealing and right there, stealing the legacy from Africa and creating some mythological land such as Atlantis and give them credit for it. Just as long as we don't get no goddamn credit, that's all that matters. That the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal has lost the war of trying to claim Egypt. So what he's doing, he's trying to at least make sure that we don't get credit for the which is our legacy. And so what better is to get one of our own kind to come out here and espouse this garbage. Okay, so there is nowhere on any scroll where of ancient Egypt or Africa where it says Amun-Ra is Marduk. Now Marduk might be evil, but you cannot tether Marduk to Amun-Ra and then try to spit that garbage on one of our sacred African deities. No, sir, you are Akhenaten. You are the modern Akhenaten. And that's why my spiritual father said it, me and Ma'at the first scratched his name from the king's list because he had betrayed his own people. You see, ain't that something? It's almost like, and he put a foreign woman on the throne. The first time, that's just something, it's almost a mirror image, Billy. Almost a goddamn, maybe that's why you love Akhenaten so much. You is Akhenaten, nigga. Yeah, you is Akhenaten. Yeah. Yeah, you is Akhenaten. Yeah. Let's get back up in here. Let's get back up in here.
Years ago on Earth, that humans should honor and thank him by saying his name, Amen, at the end of their prayers. Amun-Ra, also recognized as Marduk in Sumerian text, was the chief god deity of Babylon and is an immortal Anunnaki alien who has covertly governed and owned planet Earth for millennia and still owns it now.
This is actually the exact script for Stargate. Do y'all understand that? This shit was before Billy Carson. He's actually teaching the exact script from Stargate, which they got from Zachariah Stitching. That's where they got that shit. The 12th planet, Nebaru, and all of this shit. The Anunnaki coming from Nebaru. Malachi Z. York already then took that. He been exposed. I seen when Bobby Hemmick exposed him from stealing. Yeah, he exposed Malachi Z. York for doing the same thing. Okay, taken from Zachariah Stitching. I mean, once you read the books, yeah, you there's no way that you can get away with that. So he's not espousing nothing that's new. Everything that he's teaching has been taught before. You see? Yeah. Yeah. So there it is. Let's get back into this. Let's get back into this.
Amun-Ra was responsible for initiating the significant pyramid wars in Africa and the Middle East over 50,000 years ago, leaving the lands in complete desert due to the advanced weaponry that destroyed most plant life.
So he's saying that Amun-Ra started the pyramid wars. You hear that shit? Man, you can't make this shit up. Say Amun-Ra started the pyramid wars. I don't know if that was with Tahuti, and because they was using advanced technology, they burnt up all the plant life in ancient in Egypt. In Egypt. Hold up, family. So Amun-Ra got into pyramid wars. Pyramid wars with Tahuti and goddamn burnt up all the. I mean, this is what they teaching now. Now, I mean, what records do you have with such? I mean, this shit is on a scale that's off the damn meters. You see, this is shit you see in movies. This is not history. I'm sick of you niggas thinking y'all could get away with this theosophic bullshit. Now, y'all know y'all cannot run this on me. You know, you cannot run this shit on me. I've been studying theosophy now for over 30 goddamn years, okay? You're not gonna run it down on me. I know all these stories. I was showing you my prowess damn near 20 years ago when I debated Alim. I know what the occultists, I know what y'all rooted in. Yeah, I know what you root. I know the 7 root races. I understand all the ascended masters. This this Thoth that he's speaking of. I mean, in other because you know you got denominations of theosophy. You got the other one, Serapis Bey. You got the other one, Serapis Bey. He's much like Thoth. You see, who came from Atlantis and founded the Temple of Luxor, or what they call the Great White Brotherhood, and started initiations in Egypt. Yeah, I mean, it's the same story, but it's Serapis Bey. And then you got the other ascended masters, El Moria, and what's his name, Saint Germain, and all these other characters of you know, ascended masters. So I didn't study this shit already, you know, and it's fabricated. It's fabricated, and it's crazy how the root races, they start with the Polarian race. You know, they didn't move it out of Africa to the North Pole, and then you got the next root race, the Hyperboreans, which is not that far from the North Pole. So the first 2 races, see how they didn't stole African history. And I heard Madame Blavatsky talk about the Lumerians. because they were supposedly black, but she said that the Lemurians were spiritually wicked. You understand what I'm saying? Doing all type of foul shit, and that's why they fell from grace. I heard what she said. Yeah, so we don't understand behind the scenes what these theosophists is teaching, but what he's doing is clearly tethering to ancient Egypt, bringing, and they really don't even understand the Sumerian text, which is Cushite also, so they actually demonizing Sumeria, but it's easier to do it to Sumeria because they really was not as advanced where you got all these writings. They got a few scrolls. They don't even have scrolls. They have stones that they done carved into, and they don't have nearly as much documentation that as ancient Egypt. You see, with the scrolls, with the writing on all the tombs and so on and so forth. They don't have that. So it's easier for them to use Sumeria as a catalyst to, kidnap Egypt and say the Anunnaki used the Sumerian. And I'm gonna prove that he's trying, which is the Orientalists, the Theosophists, they still are tethered to the Bible. They still tethered to the Abraham rhetoric, and that's why they still continue to use Sumeria, because this was the supposed origin of Abraham, and anything to show that civilization came from outside of Africa. This is what they're trying to achieve, yet they're using a small colony of the Cushite to try to explain the glory of the black mother, the holy black mother, Nubia in Egypt, and they just cannot do it. They just cannot do it. So family, stay with me. I'm just beginning. Anybody got any questions out there, make sure you bring them up. Make sure you, have I ever met Ray Hagan? No, I ain't never met Ray Hagan. I don't believe I have. I don't believe if I did, it was years ago. Yeah, years ago. All right, family, don't you go nowhere. We'll be right back. This is the general saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. If you see any Anunnaki, please give them my goddamn email, generalseti@yahoo.com, and tell them motherfuckers to give me a call. I want to interview them. But since we've been abandoned, you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if you can make that happen. Hit me up. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.